Okay, so we're going to have a quick look at getting the character out of Mixamo. So we just want to export the actual character, which the Lauracraft character, and then what we're going to do is once that's downloaded, we are going to import this into our Unity project. So what I'll do is I shall just open up Unity here. And we'll just import that. So it needs to be in the climbing system model, so Dice Games, climbing system model, drag it in, and it's just having a bit of issues with the normal map, so I'll let it fix that. So we've now brought that in, and we need to rename that character so that the climbing system script can recognise that. Okay, so next up we need to kind of get the actually first of all we need to just adjust the rig to make it humanoid, so we'll do that and we will just apply that and then let that work itself out. And now what we're going to do is, if you go into the climbing system, you'll find a PDF. So it's not opening it because I'm trying to open it from Unity, which is not going to work. So we need to just look at that in the Explorer. So that's the PDF. So what we need to do is we need to take that PDF, which is this, and we need to find the animation at Mixamo, and then we need to download that animation and bring it into the Unity project. So fortunately Mixamo locks its animations to the characters. So we've downloaded Lauracraft, so we need to get specific animations for Lauracraft. So if we have a quick look at the PDF, if we look at the animation there, braced hang drop, we basically need to make sure that it is the same description as the animation on the PDF. So if we just have another quick look at that, so make sure it's without skin. Download that, and so once that downloads, then we'll just drag it into the animation folder of our Unity project. So it's probably a quicker way of doing this. I could probably download straight into that folder, but you know me. So we'll just drag it into this Dice Games climbing system model animations. So we don't want to copy the path. What I want to do is just open that up, and then what I will do is, if I can find it, here we are, just drag that in. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make sure that it's called the same name as it is in the PDF. So it needs to be called file name to save, braced hang drop. Okay, so at the minute it's called Lauracraft braced hang drop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that braced hang drop, and I'm going to rename it. So we're basically just doing this so that all the scripts from the climbing system will recognise the animations. So that's now called braced hang drops. Now I've got to do all the other ones on that list, as I say, unfortunately, because Mixamo locks its animations to the character. So I will just have a look at the next one along. Braced hang to crouch, or crouch as I like to call it, and so the same process again, and so we'll do this for all the animations. Then we just need to drag it into the folder in our Unity project. So that's where I've downloaded it to, into the folder, drag it in, check my PDF, which I've just done. I'm looking at it now, so I just copy the correct naming convention over, and then what I'm going to do is just rename that, and then we do that for the next 2 million. So I've just speeded this up a little bit here just so that we can have a look at me going through the list, so you just get an idea of exactly how tedious it is. So again, same process again, drag it in, blah blah blah, drag it in, rename it, PDF, thanks, rename. But the main thing is that I should know in this stage is that you do need to make sure that there's a lot of animations called the same in Mixamo, so you need to make sure that you are matching the description as given in the PDF. So it's all quite self-explanatory, but so for instance, if we look at the braced hang hop up it will have a description on it. We need to make sure that the description matches the PDF, otherwise there will be issues. Okay, so that's the next one in. So this is with all of them in. Thank God. Next thing we want to do is we need to find this in Explorer. I'll just drag that down. So we need to just unzip that basically. So extract here. Okay, happy days. So those are the meta files for all the animations that we're exporting into the same folder as the animations. Well, the same, one of the same, not the same folder, but the top of the hierarchy. Okay, so I'm just bringing my character in now. So correctly scaled, she's still inside out. So I'll fix that in a minute. But the one thing we do want to note here is that when you go to your animations, these are just the animations without the skin. You need to make sure that you've got the character avatar assigned to these. When I brought them in previously, it was having issues here. So drag your character. You drag your character in. You assign your pelvis. Okay. And then that should have set up your character. So that if we just scroll down there, you can see we've got the main control of the third person system. So back up here, just quickly click on all of these. Don't know why I have to do this, but it seems to be important, as they're already set up in the scene. So we'll just check this with our see-through Laura, and there we go. Happy days. She climbs up ladders and such like. So, and here we are, just shimmying along. So you've got a fairly decent moveset, so this will allow us to have a look at some level design. Obviously, buy this if you don't have it, because it's good. So I haven't actually checked out the third person game system in Unity yet, so this may have its own moveset, but this is a fairly comprehensive moveset for action adventure games. So really, all I'm doing now is I'm just going to apply the material I made in the last video to make sure Laura Craft isn't back to front anymore. So I can't get to those boots because it thinks I'm trying to apply materials to the camera. So let's just zoom in a little bit there. Got the boots sorted. Gloves next. It is cool, fingerless. So I think I just want to check her eyes. So I think at this stage it may be better if I just go up to maximising it. Okay. So this little tab up there, you can, not the little tab, there's an icon, you can maximise your viewport. All looks okay to me. Minimise it. And let's just try that again with solid Lara. Happy days. Let's maximise that so we can get a better view of what's going on. And here we are. She be running round like an action adventurer might do. So this is all working really nicely. So let's just finish on a low point. Let me just see if I can try some cool timing here using my, nope, too old for that I think. Okay, give that a miss. Okay, so jump backwards. So let's just have a little bit of a look here, finishing on a bit of an issue that with the package is that when you try and vault it does that. Okay, so that's next to fix in the next video.